don't want to draw anymore, guys. Basically, I'm on my art period. You know, every month or two, there's this collection of weeks where I have no energy to draw, no imagination, and my creative battery is just depleted. Like it's those times where you wake up and your eyes feel heavy and you got to go to work, and then you kind of have like a day or whatever, and then I don't know, man, you just play like strafe tap for 10 hours. Every drawing you try to squirt out of your pen just doesn't work. It does not work. It simply does not compute. You know, like when a computer is short circuiting, it looks like that. It's like if a calculator couldn't add and subtract or multiply or divide or anything like that. I put my pen to the page, I draw lines, but this time I don't see the vision. And I'm not alone in this. There are a lot of people who have creative blocks, right? There's writers, there's painters, there's gadget makers, there's Instagram reel makers, Twitch streamers, I guess YouTubers. I don't know. That's not creative. What I'm trying to say is everyone, every day, everywhere is getting creative block, and they're always whining about it, like I'm doing right now in this intro. But what if I told you creative block is actually a good thing? And on top of that, what if I told you creative block was actually the best thing to ever happen to you and your art or whatever it is you're making? So stop complaining. It's poor you, poor old you. Yeah, we're all doing it, okay? But it's all of us have it, okay? All of us are going through it. You just shut up. One day, when I was in my grade 9 biology class, I decided to draw something cooler than a stickman, which is what I usually drew. I wanted to draw a huge dragon facing off against some hero character, and it took me an entire class to draw it. Once I was done, a rage that I had never felt before filled me, because this drawing looked nothing like what I had envisioned. It was so bad. Like the dragon was wonky, had his stupid, dopey little face. My hero was a construction of tubes, like holding a sword. The composition was bad. I yap a lot about that. This is the point that I realized I want to be good at arranging items on a screen to make it into a composition. That's a canon event. So that night, after I got home, I opened up YouTube and started watching art tutorials. That was the gateway. That was the gateway to double my YouTube addiction. I could not put down the pencil. I had to keep sketching. I had to keep learning. I had to keep studying because something was just so upset at that doodle that I had made at the end of the day, at the last period in grade 9. I ended up filling like 3 sketchbooks in my first month of drawing, which I mean it's not to brag, but that's just to get the idea across that I wanted to draw. I really wanted to do it. And as we are well aware of, the brightest stars burn the fastest. Basically, I fell into a really silly little cycle of giving myself art block almost every single week, and then like a phoenix rising from the ashes, I would improve tenfold. And without having drawn, by the way, I would wait till that art block subsided. I would draw then, and I realized, wow, I am so much better. And then I'd study so much that I gave myself art block again. So it was like this stupid little cycle. It's like the pee, drink water cycle. You know, why? This went on for years. I graduated high school, still doing that. And then the unthinkable happened. One entire year, 365 days, no drawing. I would work, get so busy with work, and then get so tired from work that I don't want to draw anymore because I was so tired. And when I did finally sit down to draw, nothing would come out. I had art block every single time I wanted to draw, which is crazy that it went on for a year, right? It was genuinely devastating when this happened. What was the point of life if I could not study the muscles of the human being, or if I could not draw my characters, or if I could not draw a comic? Because I really want to draw comics. I thought about that like every day in like 2022. That was the time period, 2022. I believe it was like in the springtime of spring 2023. I sat down and I actually was able to study gesture, I believe it was. And I kid you not, at that point in time, those were the best gesture drawings I had ever drawn in my life. Which was crazy because instead of practicing every day for a year, I was sad and depressed and thinking about drawing every day for a year. Am I going crazy, or are you also noticing a pattern here? Is there really any actual point to overcoming art block if, because of art block, I am improving more? Like, wouldn't I want to just to keep it around? Why do we have to suppress this part of the creative process? Let me know what you think down in the comments. I believe we should take care of our mental and creative health to the best of our ability. But also, when creative block happens, just accept it. Look, man, I'm not a professional. I'm just the best artist I've ever been. I'm also just a random internet stranger to you, so you can take my advice with a grain of salt, and you actually probably didn't even ask for it, but you clicked on this video for a reason. My belief is I would not have progressed in art as much as I have if I did not have art block. These blocks are necessary to everything creative. I think even in studying, even in academic pursuits, it's like your brain is being stuffed and overfilled with information, and it has to settle down a little bit. And once that happens, it'll retain more information. I don't have any scientific evidence for this. I simply have the feels. I have my little feelers in my brain that feel around in things, and this is what I've noticed. This is what I've noticed and experienced. This is probably the worst video I've ever made because it is so all over the place. But if anybody can gain anything from this video, anything worthwhile, it's this. Just let the block circulate through you. It's gonna pass. It'll pass like a kidney stone. It's gonna be gone. It's like a fat dump, right? It's gonna be gone. And if there's some doomers in the audience out there, I love because hey, my fellow doomers, it will always get better. Unfortunately, it's gonna get better. You've got the rest of your artistic life to look forward to, man. Might feel like it sucks, and it does. And you might have those little ADHD spine jiggles begging you just to do something, but it's gonna subside. Even if it takes a year, if it takes 2 years, it's gonna go away. If it can get worse, it can also get better. Like, remember, if you want to be the bestest painter in the entire world, you had to have started somewhere. You had to have been the worstest doo-doo bad little painter ever. I think creative block is the most important part of the studying process. And it will never go away. Creative block is here to stay. You're never gonna get rid of it. So you might as well get cozy.
You're not gonna believe me because there's definitely gonna be cuts, but I did that 3 times in a row. I've been practicing for a couple days, got that 3 times in a row. If you don't believe me, it doesn't matter because I did that. I have a witness here. Key witnesses are his feet over there. So basically skateboarding.
In conclusion, right, this is the part where I can't spell conclusion. It's gonna be okay. Just try something else for a little bit. You're not confined to one creative outlet. Like, learn something new. The guitar, piano, write some poems, do some live streaming. You know, I live stream just about every other day, every single Saturday at 11 a.m. MDT, so come join us. Maybe you just need a break from your usual routine. That's okay. Maybe this, maybe that, maybe a lot of things. Don't worry, because it will get better. It has gotten better. You've gotten this far. You can keep going. It's just one more time, baby. We got we got 90 more years. We got 90 more years of this, man, and you're gonna get better every single time this happens. So I'm honestly, after talking like this, I'm excited. I'm getting excited to study again. When this subsides, I'm gonna be right there drawing. I cannot wait. Please let it subside. And remember, like Lil Wayne said, let it all work out. Ew. Oh, that's disgusting. I gotta cut that. That's bad. That's really bad. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much, because this is probably the worst one I've ever made, but it's okay. It's alright. I could not be bothered to write this because I don't feel like creating anything right now, but here we are. If you think this could help a friend, go ahead and share it. I hope I can be useful. Leave a like. It really helps me in the algorithm. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. There's so many people watching my videos who aren't subscribed to me. Please subscribe to me. Please. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm working on a massive, like, 1 hour long video about an obscure niche little comic book character. So keep me on the radar before that happens. It's gonna take a long time. I think I'm just about finished writing it. I have a bunch of footage I have to edit, but it's gonna be the biggest thing I've ever made. It's probably gonna be my magnum opus, because it's all gonna be done by me, and maybe my buddy will help me. Stay tuned for that. Subscribe for that. If you're into that, spread the word. Okay, thank you very much. Bye. Let it all let it all work out. Let it all work out. Let it all work out. What's the other song? I never thought I'd die alone. I laughed the loudest who'd have known. I traced the cord back to the wall. No wonder it was never plugged in at all. I took my time, I hurried up. The choice was mine, I didn't think enough. I'm too depressed to go on. You'll be sorry when I'm gone. Voice of an angel, bro. I am Blink 182.